is Scott Pearson. I work for the fire department on truck 12, which is located at 84th and Pioneers. So I know that you guys have watched the video on the engine. So this is the ladder trucks. The ladder trucks in town there's 4 of them, and they're responsible for vehicle extrication, high angle, low angle. We do confined space rescue, trench rescue. So what we'll do is we'll walk around and we'll show you some of our special tools that we have on the fire truck. Basically it's a moving toolbox, so I'm going to show you all of our really cool tools. We'll start with our vehicle extrication. The really nice thing about our new truck here is that we have all of our rescue tools for vehicle extrication located in one spot. So if we go in a car accident where somebody's stuck and they can't get out, or if they're entrapped in the vehicle, we have basically tools that we can cut doors off, we can cut the roof off. We have a ram here that actually, if the car is actually like laying on top of them or the dash, this will actually push it off them so we can help them get out of the car. And then up here, which is you can't see inside of it, is if the car is on top of somebody, we have some wood cribbing so we can actually lift the vehicle up and do it safely. Then we have just drills, and we have saws, and we have a whole bunch of like power tools that we would use for any, you name it, we can use it for it. So this is all of our for car accidents. Then, like I told you guys, we go on. So if, let's say somebody got stuck on the side of a building, or if they got stuck in a ravine, we have ropes and the equipment needed to go down safely and to get them. And up in this box, we have more equipment that we would use. So we're all trained on rope rescue techniques. So that way we can get people out of somewhere safely. And again, it's all nicely put together. And then again, here's all of our, we have just sockets, hand tools. So if we go on, a lot of people that get stuck in elevators, so we have elevator emergency type of kits, so that way if we go there, we can get people out of elevators if they get stuck in them. And then all this stuff up here is for if somebody's in a creek and they need help getting out. We have water rescue, like life vests and all that up here. We're all trained. The medics that you gotta, they introduced yourself on the engine one. On the trucks, we have EMTs, and we still go on medicals, so we have all of our medical equipment all together, which is, again, really nice to have it all together. And then this is just a big fan. So when we go on fires, sometimes people will even just like burnt food, sometimes it gets really smoky in a house. So what we'll do is we'll use this to get the smoke out. If there's no natural wind going on, we'll fire this up and bring our own wind with us. And then hazmat, so we're all trained on being hazmat. So if we go on a gas line that was hit, or if somebody's fuel tank is leaking, all of our hazmat equipment is in this compartment as well. And back here is all of our ladders. So the fire engine that you guys got to see before, they carry water, they have hoses. So when they go into a fire, they're the ones that put the fire out. So we have all of our ground ladders. So if somebody's needing our help to get out of a window, or if we need to get up on a roof, we have all of our ladders here. So this truck actually does not have any water or a pump on it. So this is just a ladder truck. And we just have more hand tools. And then this is actually used as a tripod. So if somebody's in a manhole, we can use that to get them out of a confined space rescue situation. So one of the things that we do on the truck is we actually, if we go to a house fire, besides doing search and rescue, we actually will do ventilation. So we'll actually get up on a roof and we'll cut a hole in the roof. And we have a chainsaw that we use, because what we're trying to do is get the smoke out of the house. So if there's somebody in the house, that will basically give them a chance to survive better. And then the other thing is, if the fire attack crew's going in, sometimes it's so hot in there that they can't get inside unless we actually help. It's called ventilation. We ventilate the structure. So we use our ground ladders, or we'll show you here in just a little bit. We'll have firefighter Derek here. He'll put the aerial up, and we'll show you how if we get up on the roof using the aerial. Because this ladder is 105 foot. So the other thing that we have, since we don't have any water on here, we do carry fire extinguishers. So if we do come across car fire, dumpster fire, we can use some of this equipment here if we have a car fire, dumpster fire, or something like that, that we can use just a little bit of water. Then something else new that we got with our new ladder truck is a winch. The winch goes into here, so like if we have a car on its side, or if a car's like on the side of a bridge or whatever, we need to stabilize it, we can use the winch to help stabilize. So this is a new piece of equipment that we got, and we've used it a couple times, and it's very, very helpful. So this says RIT pack. Basically it's a rapid intervention, so when we go to fires, our firefighters will act as a rescue company for the firefighters. So we have basically some air, we have some rope, we have some lights in here, so when we go on a fire and one of us gets in trouble, the crew that's assigned to RIT, they know to come and get the equipment out of here for the RIT operation. So, and just the truck companies have the RIT stuff, not all the engines. So you probably didn't get to see that on the engine video. Some of this other stuff, which the engines do carry chainsaws, but we also carry another saw. So if we need to get up on a commercial roof, we have chainsaws and a T12 saw to cut. So when we go up on the roof for ventilation, like I said, we take a couple chainsaws up with us, so that way we can try to get it done as quickly as we can. Then after a fire happens, one of our other jobs is we do salvage and overhaul. So we have buckets and shovels that we get all the burnt material out, so that way it doesn't catch on fire, what they call rekindle. Then so the driver of the truck, they can put their gear here, and they also have their SCBA, and then we also have these really nice tool holders for all of our hand tools. And so a lot of times when we go to fires, you have to shut the power off. So this thing is basically turns the truck into a big power unit. So when we go to a fire, we can bring our lights, or if we need to use our hand tools that aren't battery powered, we can use our hose reel or our electrical reel. So we're going to start it back up, and firefighter Tim and firefighter Derek are going to get it set up. So it's probably going to be a little noisy, so we'll have them go through that. We'll raise the aerial up. Derek's going to put a ladder belt on, and he'll climb the aerial for us. So firefighter Derek there, he's got the little thing that's kind of hanging off his left side is a ladder belt hook. So when we get up and we're spraying water, a lot of times the aerial will move around when we're spraying water if we have to move the aerial. So to be safe, we hook into the rungs so that way if for some reason it was to move quickly, that we wouldn't be thrown off the truck. So you saw when we were setting it up, so the first things that we do is we set out our outriggers. Those are the two things on each side that stabilize the truck. And then once that's done, we put the pins in, so we make sure that the outriggers are going to be safe and they don't move. Then Tim will get up here and turn it into aerial mode and then set up the aerial. And as you can see, he put some foot pedals down so he can pretty much lay there, and we can actually talk with him from down here. So if he needs us to move right or move left, or if he's seeing something, or if we're too far, he can communicate with us. Because sometimes when we're operating as an aerial, but when we're spraying water, and aerials when we're spraying water, sometimes it's so smoky that we actually can't see the person up there. So we have to be very, very safe, because if we can't see him, the last thing we want to do is move it and not know that he's or she is being very safe up there. So a lot of the stuff that we do it's all safety. That's what everything that we try to do is to be on the safe side. So again, firefighter Derek we raise it up to about the side of the markers here. It's about 105 foot out, and then it has different degrees for elevation. So how was it, firefighter Derek?
What's that?
How was it?
It was great.
Good.
It was awesome.
So this was just a quick little rig demo for, again, Truck 12, which we are located 84th and Pioneers. We actually were just relocated here from Cotner and A. So we are now Truck 12, and we're at one of the brand new fire stations. And again, there's 4 ladder trucks, and you just got to see one of them. This is Truck 12. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to call us.